Gaming can be a good way for socialising with your friends and to meet new friends.
But are the physical effects damaging the younger generation?
In this documentary, we'll discuss the pros and cons of gaming.
If you're not much of a gamer,
Or a gaming veteran,
this documentary will empower you to pick up the controller.
and join the 1.2 billion people already gaming. We conducted an online survey with 16 people about gaming. Our survey results have shown that just under 70% of gamers are between 16 to 20 years old. A majority of those who took the survey were male, with 5 females and 10 males, and 1 who preferred not to say. We asked which medium gaming do they play, allowing multiple answers. The results were 8 for Xbox, 8 for PlayStation, 11 for PC, 6 for Nintendo, 3 for tablet gaming, and 1 person who chose none. So is gaming good or bad? Half of the people we asked say good, the rest are indifferent on it. Some of the more positive answers, like it's fun and a good stress relief, and it helps me relax and socialise with friends. Although some people aren't as positive about it, saying things like too much, like anything, is bad, and it can be a good escape, but in extreme cases can be quite addicting. Some more answers include it's good in the sense of you can get enjoyment out of it, but bad if you're just playing games all the time and not actually doing anything with your life. Most people were introduced into gaming while they were young, between 0 and 10. Only 1 person we surveyed was between 11 and 15, and 1 between 21 and 30. The most popular genres of games are action games, open world games, and adventure games, followed by platformers, strategy games, and MMOs, which means massively multiplayer online games. Others include horror games, racing games, musical games, and simulation games. So then we asked, what would be on hold for the future of gaming? For example, virtual reality will probably not take off. I see it as a potential failed gimmick, like 3D movies. And others said that will be exciting, it'll only get bigger. Maybe one day we'll be able to feel the game environment like a hologram. We also got a few answers mentioning the Oculus Rift. Now the Oculus Rift is like a mask you strap on over your face, and it has a screen in where you can see the game. Now what makes this interesting is that the mask has sensors that monitor the wearer's head movements and adjust the image accordingly. The result is a sensation that you're actually looking around a 3D world. So we asked gamers when they like to buy their games. Most people buy games whenever they see something they like, and a few like to try out the new games when they hit the shelf. Most gamers tend to play games every day, or whenever they can.
My favourite game would probably be Dark Souls 1, to be honest, because it's I love RPG kind of games, adventure, and I like a challenge, and Dark Souls is one of those games that just gives you a really good challenge and makes you think, and it's a great RPG game. It just looks great, and I'd have to say it's probably my favourite game.
My favourite game is Sleeping Dogs because Wei Shen's a beautiful man and no, he's alright, I like him.
Probably my favourite game is Shadow of the Colossus for the PS2 and the remaster for PS3.
Well, on the bad note, I can kind of see why people can say that video games can maybe cause violence, because you do get games like Grand Theft Auto and maybe Call of Duty, because they've got loads of murder and all that, like loads of crime, and like some criminals do, like, you know, have inspirations from that because they think it's all easy and they can get away with it. So I can see why people think that, but apart from that, I can't really see many bad sides to gaming, apart from maybe you can get addicted to it, but apart from those two, I can't really think of any other bad points. Beneficial, some people say you can actually, like, gaming can help reflexes because you have to make quick decisions in gaming. So it can make you, like, when it comes to real life scenarios, it can make your decision making quicker. That's personally what I think is correct as well.
Go from when you're really small, you don't really know to do much, but like you can get like games for kids that are child friendly, and when you're older, like, I mean, know that in some war scenarios, like people do play Call of Duty and stuff to desensitize them to what happens. That can be beneficial for them. But just in general, reaction time goes up if you play and also strategy games can help you as well. Nothing's bad, like, it annoys me when people say that, like, if a child who's 13 gets an 18 rated game and acts aloof, then yeah, that's the parents' fault for not checking.
Well, I can see both sides of the spectrum here, because some people say gaming's bad, some people say gaming's good. Like, I read this article online how this boy, he saved his sister from this bed just by using World of Warcraft skills he's acquired by playing the game itself. And I've heard about some injuries that have been inspired from video games, such as like, I think one of them was Grand Theft Auto or something like that, and it's transpired from there. Today, it's like quite actually heavily influential because Tekken is one of the side fighter games like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. And Street Fighter, I think Street Fighter came first, then Tekken, but then Mortal Kombat. And looking how big they all are today, I'm considering that's done pretty well for itself.
In the future of gaming, I think I'd just like to see, like kind of like I just said in the last question, how they used to do it. So instead of bringing out 40, 50 pounds of like extra content and eventually paying nearly up to £100 for a game nowadays, just bring it all into one and just like, because they think it's a better marketing idea, but if they actually listen to the people, then they realise that they don't like often buying DLC all the time. Even if it's like their most favourite game, it can be kind of annoying. So I think that's probably one of the main things I like to see, just put it all into one package, not like release half a game and then release the other half over the year.
Technology-wise, I think it's fine how it is. Like, people want virtual reality and everything, but I just want to sit my butt down and play some video games, you know?
I think actually seeing yourself into a game would be pretty, because obviously there's the first person mode for Oculus Rift and stuff, but if you could physically see yourself in the game, that'd be pretty cool.